it's fun to get here and you know and see that we do finish each other's
sentences.
God, that was good.
Sorry.
That was good. As a fan, it's just cool to see all these people from different shows that I like, you know, to be honest.
And to be a part of, you know, we're part of Netflix that
Yeah.
produces all of these amazing, you know, the quality of the shows that they produce feels very nice to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, to be part of something that's kind of changing the game is feels cool.
Now, like, when you were creating, helping write Flaked, did you think that this was going to be something that could go on for a while?
You know what? I don't know. I never really thought about it, to be honest. I'm what they call like a classically dumb guy. So we wrote this series. We didn't know what would happen the first season, and then got into the second season, and we've always just kind of dealt with what was in front of us. We always have an idea of where it could go, where we're to do more, but we never expect to make more. So we always want it to kind of live on its own, but it does have there is a future if people want to see that.
Well, I like knowing that there's a future because we left off in such a rough place. It's like Chip's lies have finally caught up to him. What is going to happen?
Yeah, and you know, season 2 we kind of take him apart, and Chip really falls apart, and which is inevitable. You know, he can't be this kind of guy, man about town, and dating girls who are way too young for him, and so that was always the idea that wasn't necessarily cool. It was just what he did, and we got to take that apart and disassemble him, and also, you know, his relationship with London can't survive that kind of. It's built on a lie, basically.
Yeah.
And anything that's built on a lie.
Yeah, the series 1 ends with them, you know, strolling off into the evening in Abbot Kinney, and if it was like the end, but it's like, no, reality is actually people have to deal with the consequences of the lies they've told and the lies they're still keeping from each other. And I think they're both pretty complicated characters.
In a fun way. Sorry, I keep needing to end everything with "in a fun way."
Everything I say, but it's fun as well.
Yeah. But I wonder if London really knows about a lot of his lies now, because like the whole thing first with like Dennis, everything's kind of a lie.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, there's definitely still the main lie.
There's a lot of room for
that she has to find out.
The chicken, a lot of chickens come home to roost in season 2, and I think that as a fan, if you're a fan of the show, it's very satisfying on a lot of levels in that way. And you know, all the other characters really get to do. Everybody kind of gets to stretch a little bit, from George to Dennis to Cooler. We really kind of flesh a lot of them out and have a lot of fun with them and integrate everybody into each other's stories. It's really fun.
Now I gotta ask, what's it like to shoot in Venice? Because I feel like that's a whole kind of character itself. Because I grew up in LA.
Oh, you did?
It feels like all those, this is the laid-back people that we know.
It's the best. I mean, it depends on what day, but it's the best to shoot in Venice because usually it's like a 20-minute drive, sometimes like 25, and I'll take Olympic. So no, it's awesome. You know, it's California, and in a lot of ways, we kind of sort of shed a light on what it's like to live in Venice. But also, it's in some ways also a love letter to Venice. It's a very unique place. And it's great. There's so many characters there. You were saying before, like a lot of the...
Yeah, we'll be shooting and it's unclear, you know, if someone's walking by or on their skateboard or bike, you're like, are they in this scene, or are they just like a local? Yeah. Basically, you know, the characters that you come across every day are literally what you see in the show. And it's not just about, you know, it's not making fun of them. It's like actually, like you say, celebrating it as well, because it is such a unique place.
It's amazing.
And I love Venice.
Yeah, and riding your bikes and it's sunny out and you're going to the beach, and there's something kind of really hypnotic about that.